Barnsley, yeah, slow, they're just settling in. Blues have had the early exchanges. I don't think Barnsley have gone anywhere near the Blues goal so far.
Williams with a throw on halfway, just in front of his manager Daniel Stendel. To get it up towards the heads, and it's dropped down for McGeehan. He just pokes it back into the centre circle. Mowat controls the bouncing ball, and we'll look back towards the near side. It's fizzed up there. Harding challenging with Thiam, and then Villalba will be back to clear away the loose pickings. Jimenez with a lovely chest off to Jukovic, just coming in from the right hand side. He wants options with him, and he's got Villalba on the overlap here, and that was a cynical nudge from Anderson, just body checking Villalba there into the linesman. If anything, the Blues have a free kick.
Just moving back early on in that move. There's good early link-up play from the two Blues forwards there. As the referee hasn't booked anyone yet, and I'd be surprised again if he doesn't do so soon, because
there's definitely fisticuffs back there, but Blues with a chance to make this opportunity count. Villalba looking towards Pedersen this time. It's a really poor header. He's almost set it like he's playing volleyball rather than headed it with force back across the face of goal. Jukovic trying to keep things alive, holding off two players and finding Villalba. Weaker side, but goes for the shot, and what an effort. Tipped over by Radlinger, but that from Villalba was destined to hit the back of the net. Blues so close to going in front.
Yeah, great feed by Jukovic. He's got the ball inside the box with two players just nipping at his heels. He's managed to square ball for Villalba, who's unleashed one. I mean, like, excellent shot. The keeper's done well to just tip that over the crossbar. Getting away with so many contacts that should be getting pulled up.
Barnsley getting us back underway, and immediately played to the near side, and Sibek at right back. Davis with a good sliding tackle in to pick up the loose ball, but Roberts trying to overplay, and McGeehan has picked his pocket right side of the box. Low ball in, and Dean saves his teammate. Superb interception from the skipper, who is feeling the back of his hamstring, and he may have just overstretched there in putting that out for a corner. But defensively, as the game goes on, to move to a back four if they want to move Pedersen out wide. Maybe sacrifice Seddon in the bid to change for Montero, as Jukovic tried to run through there, and it's going to ricochet back out for a corner when it easily could have been in the Blues' goal. Barnsley in all sorts of bother, and it's the pressure of Lukas Jukovic that nearly yielded the chance.
Fair play to Jukovic. He's chased down two attempts at clearances. Barnsley are 6s and 7s. Actually, it wasn't just Jukovic. The Barnsley players are kicking it against each other there, and it almost ended up in the back of their net.
Blues first corner of the second half. Low ball in, Dean on it, and unable to judge the bounce of the ball. Will happen shortly as the ball is still in play. Jukovic now trying to get round the side of Diaby. First time ball in. Jimenez has run to the back post, but now he's picked the pocket. Maybe an opportunity for Jimenez here. Wants support, gets it. Villalba digs it out for Harding on the right. Takes it in his path as well. Right corner of the box. In for Villalba. Scuffed it in and mishit it. Goes back out for the Spaniard again. Side onto goal. Will he shoot? Finds Harding on the right. Needs to put it in the box where Jukovic waits! Four home games in a row for Lukas Jukovic on the score sheet. And once more the Tiltner Hawks. Blues break the deadlock. 1-0.
I think Blues have been, the amount of balls that have gone into the box, that Blues have won those headers. I think the opportunity for it to drop for Jukovic was going to come at some point, and when it does, he doesn't miss, does he? Especially at home.
Brilliant ball in from Harding. Twice he had a bit of an opportunity down that right-hand side. Villalba recycled it well. And once that ball travels to the far post and Jukovic is there, you are ready for the net to bulge.
He doesn't just win the headers, he makes sure that he hits the target every time. He's phenomenal in the air. And it's not surprising that he's scored again at home for, was it the third, fourth time in a row, did you say?
Big remaining 14 minutes for Blues. Get their first home win of the season. And it'll be their first win since the start of April, when we defeated Barnsley's Yorkshire rivals, Leeds United here. as Jimenez is through. They could seal this. Can he lob the keeper? Yes, he can! Welcome to St Andrews, Alvaro Jimenez. And Blues are 2-0 up.
And you've got to praise the contribution of Seddon on this left-hand side. It didn't look as if he'd seen Jimenez scampering down the far side of the pitch, but he played the perfect ball over the top of the centre half, left Jimenez one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he's just expertly finished. We just talked about an impact, 4 or 5 games. Jimenez hasn't needed it. He's got a goal on his debut.
It's a really good first touch, and when Sammy Radlinger was bearing down on him like that, he was brave just to stick his foot in and lob it over the keeper, and you could see why. He got 10 goals in his last 8 appearances.
It's ended as a throw-in.
Roberts, Blues sure they've got to score from one of these. Headed away, Gardner towards the left side, Diario Montero. 2 players to escape from, but Montero will accept that challenge and pass it into the middle. Oh, it had to go in, but somehow the keeper's gathered it.
And that's what people are expecting. That's what a start. Like, you could see just this low centre of gravity in his skill.
Dean nips it back towards the far side, and Jukovic.
Yeah, and there you go, a player who's brought it down straight away, wants to take on his defender. He's at it again, one-on-one. Oh,
well, he's weaving his way in and out towards the byline. They've got a corner out of it. Brilliant from Montero. What a way of endearing yourself to your new home faithful.
4.
James Adcock giving 4 minutes for us to feast upon in the remaining part of tonight. The Blues look likely to get a third, if anything. Harding, how's he got so much energy there to get to the byline? He wins a corner. Harding from minute 1's been on it with a similar run in the first 60 seconds, and he'll finish the game with a similar showing there.
Yeah, a statement of intent.
Boot. Headed away again by Diaby. Seems to win every header from every throw-in or corner. Montero having fun with the Barnsley defenders who are on string at the moment. Got past one, and then again, and whips it towards the back post where Roberts waits, and he got underneath it, and it loops over.
That's fantastic play from Montero again.
Bit of a scare for him at the start of the second half. I thought he may have pulled up, but he's carried on strongly, and Blues have managed to march on and get 2 goals in the process to take a first 3-point haul at home this season. They're up to 7 points now in the Championship. It's their best start since 2008. Goals coming from Luka Jukovic, more or less a carbon copy of the one last time out here against Bristol City, with a bulldozing header into the top corner of Sammy Radlinger's net. And then the second for Alvaro Jimenez, a first in Royal Blue, as he looped the Austrian goalkeeper in emphatic style in front of the Tilton end. And it means that Blues get 3 points at home for the first time this season. Blues 2, Barnsley 0.